Hallöchen, Freunde, herzlich willkommen zurück zu 3 Minutes to Midnight, nicht 3 Midnights. 3 Minutes to Midnight, meine lieben Freunde. 3 Minuten vor Mitternacht, da hat's geraucht. So, mit der Linda haben wir gesprochen, Pretty Belinda. Wir sollen den Werkzeugkasten wieder besorgen, mit dem Sheriff sollen wir sprechen. Ich glaube eher, das ist ein großes Verbrechen. Versuchen wir mal unser Glück. Ah, jetzt gibt's Obst. Obst und Gemüse.
Hey there, sunshine.
Aber die.
Finally, someone came to talk to me. I've been dying for some chit-chat.
Shit-Chat? Was?
By the way,
Shit-Chat?
who are you?
Lorraine, my dear.
Lorraine.
Nice to meet you, Lorraine.
Du bist so
I'm
schön.
Betty.
Bin ich Betty, bin nix Fetti. Aha.
Everyone in town seems to be having trouble with their memories.
Oh, that's not possible. Everyone, you say. My memory is crystal clear.
Okay.
What's the first thing you can recall?
Tonight? I've been here the whole time.
Das stimmt
And
nicht.
before that, do you remember anything?
Well, of course I do, hun. Don't be silly. This morning, I...
See? You can't remember either. Do you remember your customers' names?
Of course, you're
One is
Betty.
James. Also.
Yeah, I just told you that a while ago. But do you remember the sheriff's name, for example?
The sheriff? His name is,
Sheriff.
Dear, I think my memory isn't what it used to be.
I don't think it's an age-related issue. There's something weird going on.
Age-related? How old do you think I am?
I don't know, between 70 and death?
Really? That old?
Ah,
What did I do with my life? Ah, so many missed opportunities.
Obst verkauft
Yeah,
und
you
Gemüse.
could have.
Intellektuelleren Aktivitäten frönen können. Genau das würde ich sagen.
Indulged in more intellectual activities.
Yes! I could have been the first to find the Holy Grail, Excalibur, and the Fountain of Youth.
Ja, genau.
Then, with all of them in my hands, I could have become the new ruler of the world. Forever.
I was thinking more along the lines of starting a small home library or something, but okay.
Shush! I think
Shush.
there's still time to go through with this. Follow me, and I'll knight you. You shall be known as, Betty of the Unforeseen Talents.
I'll follow you everywhere, my liege. But if I may beg for a simple request, my service to you shall be eternal.
Speak your mind.
I would humbly beg of thee to ban the distribution of broccoli.
Tough but fair. Very well. I shall grant your wish.
Thank you. For that you shall be known as Queen Lorraine, vanquisher of broccoli.
Alter, leck mich am Arsch.
Everyone in town seems to be having trouble with their memories.
Oh, that's not possible. Everyone, you say.
Ach so, Entschuldigung.
My memory is
Na. Ach so, gut, wir wissen ja noch.
Do you know where your family is?
Oh, of course I do. Don't be silly. My family is... they are...
Dead.
I don't remember where I was going with this anymore. Let's change the subject.
Gut.
Beautiful display you have here, Lorraine.
Thank you. But there is one thing that makes me uneasy.
Well, the fact that you don't sell cherimoyas is concerning.
What is concerning is that you know what a cherimoya is. But anyway, it's not that. Haven't you noticed? The display is full of military crates.
You're right. Where do you think you got them?
No idea. But the basement is full of them.
Perhaps you should keep away from the basement until we know more of what's going on.
Hat sie Waffen schmuggeln oder? Und getarnt mit Obst und Gemüse oder was?
Hey, Lorraine, can you help me with something?
Sure, hon. What seems to be the trouble?
I'm looking for this big fella. Nice suit, angry face, carrying a toolbox?
I saw that man just a while ago. He was talking with that barber over there.
I'll be seeing you.
See you soon, Betty. Are you going to pay for that, dear? I thought so.
Was hat sie denn da hochgehalten? Eine Handgranate?
Are you going to... I thought so. Are you going to pay for that, dear?
Also sie
I thought
putzt
so.
einfach im Hintergrund. Alter Schwede. Irgendwie hat da Handgranaten hochgehalten. Das hätte super passt schon.
I'm pretty sure I love Twonkies as much as the... But that...
Okay. Ah, Sheriff Office ist offen. Aha, der ist nicht mehr da.
What cheapskate bureaucrat put the post office inside the sheriff's department? A good way to ensure that your mail won't be stolen, I guess.
Wahrscheinlich gerade deswegen wird sie gestohlen. Vielleicht ist er der Postmann, der Ben.
Not sure what you want me to do here. I'm well hydrated, thank you. An automated dispenser of justice. And hydration. Patrick Floyd Jarvis Garrett, Sheriff of Lincoln County.
Das ist aber nicht er.
What cheapskate bureaucrat put the post office? A good way.
Oh, da unten sind die Zelten, okay. Polizeifunk.
This radio is our best chance of getting some help. If we can restore the power supply, that is. I'm not touching anything in the sheriff's office.
Die Tasse ist ja richtig geil. Da ist die Donut. Oh, da ist die mysteriöse Donutschachtel mit den 12, die verschwunden sind. Der Fall der verschwundenen Donuts.
Not even Houdini could make donuts vanish as swiftly as our friend the sheriff.
Ja gut, das Doppelkinn und alles schaut aber jetzt ziemlich abgefuckt aus, oder?
There are no donuts left.
Oh,
But I won't
Fries.
complain if you bring more.
Logisch. Das glaube ich da, dass sie sich nicht beschwert. Schaut, er hat Waffen, hat er zumindest.
Courageous, resilient, tenacious, indomitable, and a shining beacon of community service. The United Brotherhood of Carpenters bestows this commemorative plaque to the Sheriff's Office Chair for its 100 years of
Den
active duty.
Stuhl des Sheriffs, okay. Müsste ja nicht aber über sein Ding stehen haben. Sein Name, was? McFury. Aktuelle Ermittlungen, oh mein Gott. Der ultimative MacGyver-Guide, geil.
Paperclips and bubblegum. MacGyver's Guide to Fixing It All.
Eine Kugel nach
One
dem
bullet
anderen.
at a time. A guide to sheriffing in the 20th century. Fantastic donuts and where to find them. Fantastic donuts and where...
Kann man da nichts nehmen?
Paperclips and bubble...
Kryptidenposter.
I'd rather not spend the night in a cell. Wouldn't have pegged the sheriff as a believer in the paranormal. But considering how this night is going, I wouldn't be surprised if this guy showed up too.
I believe. Es hat noch Einschusslöcher. Dagegen ist wohl daneben.
Money laundering, drugs, murder,
Und alles in der kleinen
kidnapping,
Stadt.
communist espionage, and chipmunks.
Streifenhörnchen. Chip. Wir sind die Chipmunks. Arvin, Simon, Theodore. Düt. Düt. Düt, 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 düt. Kennt das noch jemand? Beziehungsweise gibt es ja einen Film oder zwei oder drei sogar. Ich glaube mit Menschen. Ich weiß nicht, ich habe den nie gesehen. Ich kenne nur die Serie da, die Comic-Serie. Hallo Ben, du bist so
the
schön.
man closest to the sheriff.
Ben
Literally.
Sinn.
Amos Coltrane, the
Ben
sheriff of this town. Or so he
Amos
claims.
Coltrane. Okay. Kein ansprechen.
Mr. Coltrane.
Betty, how can I be of assistance?
Does the name Rhino Co. ring a bell to you?
Rhino Co? Never heard of it. At least not that I remember.
Any idea what they might be
involved.
involved
One thing's for sure, Betty. It's not an ostrich farm.
Nothing gets past this guy.
CIA involved. Who is she? Great footprints. Russia. Don't believe his lies. Missing body. Okay.
Have you heard anything about the mansion?
You mean the mansion owned by Frank Cooper, the barber?
Phew! How much does that guy charge for a haircut to afford that place?
Well, maybe it's because he's the only barber in town.
Or maybe it's because we're all werewolves and he makes a killing on the nights of the full moon like tonight.
If we were all werewolves, that would explain the memory loss.
We cracked the case, Sheriff.
Indeed we did, Ben.
Guys, the full moon is out! Wouldn't we all have turned by now?
I told you, Faco. That's the stupidest idea I've ever heard.
Wasn't it your idea?
What side are you on?
Yes, Betty, whose side are you on?
What?
This is-
How? When did this turn on me?
Don't turn, Sheriff.
It seems you can't get rid of your new friend.
Tell me about it.
You're reading each other's minds! Oh, that's so cute, you two.
Der sieht der Post, man.
Anything he can do, I can do better.
Die hängen den
I
ganzen
haven't
Tag
seen
ab.
you do anything other than stand here and complain.
And I'm even better at that than you are.
This is going to be a long night.
I need to report a crime.
Oh, Lord, what happened now? Murder? Kidnapping? Chipmunks?
No, none of those. Wait, chipmunks? Anyway, how am I supposed to know the name of the crime? You're the expert here.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Shut up, Ben! Betty, tell me more.
We were at the junkyard and
Who's we?
I said shut up. Hold on. Who is we?
my friend and I. Well, technically it was only my friend Linda who got robbed.
What did they take?
Alle Haustiere der Stadt. Ein Eimer voller Eicheln. Den echten Sheriff.
My friend's toolbox.
Toolbox? Sorry, Betty. I've got more important things to worry about right now.
But you found time to look into that box of donuts.
Unless you've got another crime to report, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Way to protect and serve.
Mr. Coltrane, I'm serious. I need your help recovering that toolbox.
Betty, I already told you, I have bigger fish to fry.
Here we all are, looking for our memories, and this hack is grilling carps.
Will you please just listen? That Marco guy's a real threat. He literally pulled a gun on Linda. You keep saying you're the sheriff. Then prove it.
Hold on. He pulled a gun? Are you positive on that?
Yes!
Betty, if you're dealing with actual criminals, things could get very dangerous for you.
Yeah, here's the thing. I really need the toolbox back. So, save us time and just tell me what to do.
These guys always have slick lawyers, so we have to do it by the book. We already have 2 witnesses, you and your friend. So, if you can provide me with strong evidence, then maybe I can perform a quick arrest and search their house.
What sort of evidence do you need?
The incriminatory kind.
Well, aren't you a genius? But actually, Ben's right. First, we need proof that your stolen goods are in the suspect's possession. And second, find out any information we could use against them in a trial. Clear? Great. I'll be here if you need me.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Sheriff.
What sort of evidence did we need again?
First, we need proof that your stolen goods are in the suspect's possession. And second, find out any information we could use against them in a trial.
I'll leave you doing, whatever you're doing, Mr. Coltrane.
Good. Finally, some peace and quiet.
Hey, Ben.
Oh, hey there, Betty.
Don't you have places to be, things to do?
Maybe. But since I don't remember, I'm gonna stick around. You know, keeping an eye on the sheriff.
Ben, you have the right to remain silent. Please use it.
Want to gossip about the sheriff?
Sure thing.
The chair has a merit award plaque.
It's an honor to stand in front of such a distinguished piece of furniture.
You'd rather show respect to a chair than the sheriff?
You bet your ass I would.
Have you seen that picture hanging on the wall?
I'll be damned. That must be the real sheriff.
Wait, what?
I knew you couldn't be the real deal. Now, what did you do with that poor Garrett fella?
Can't you read? Sheriff Garrett died decades ago.
And he's still more of a sheriff than you'll ever be.
Was ist ja Gott.
He believes Bigfoot is real.
Well, one thing's for sure. There's a higher chance of seeing the Sasquatch riding a unicorn tonight than this guy being the real McCoy.
You know what? I'd even welcome not being the sheriff just to see that happen.
Aha! Gotcha, Fako!
He's after some furries.
Chipmunks, Betty. Chipmunks. Furries are something completely different. Ugh. And if what I read about them is true, they're one of the biggest threats this town has ever faced.
Are we
Stehen
still
die
talking about
Nüsse.
chipmunks here? So, talk to you later.
Whenever you want, if you're not a commie.
Okay. Gehen wir in die Zellen. Oha, da liegt er.
Ew, what's that smell? It's like someone didn't shower for a year. Or longer. A first aid kit. Considering what's going on in town, I might need something from there.
Ja? Okay.
Blank papers labeled thoughts and prayers.
Wachstumstabletten, die sind super. Wachstumshormone, also die kann man immer gut gebrauchen.
Manufacturer not responsible for the acquisition of additional limbs and or other body parts.
Mhm.
Shoots the bad breath right out of you. Caution, 50 caliber suppository.
Has this ever happened to you?
Abführmittel.
Laughter is the best medicine. Unless you have diarrhea. We won't lie to you. This stuff doesn't work.
Super.
Please use as directed. Overdose can result in spontaneous, localized explosions. After use, please maintain a security radius of at least 30 feet from your loved ones for 72 hours. In case of overdose, please contact legal counsel immediately. They will distribute your will to your next of kin. Keep away from children. You can't afford to spend that much on diapers. Funny that it doesn't say anything about mixing with alcohol. I bet that'd be an explosive combination.
Oh, mich knopen. Mhm. Sträfling.
Gotta be a better way.
I wonder what he's in for. Skipping too many showers? Are you okay? Wake up! Why are you still sleeping?
Scheiße, da betrunken.
Come on! Wake up already!
Oh, die Zöhne wird kaputt.
Order now. The scrub a lot.
Okay. Sonst ist da niemand? Was ist da los? Dreckige Zelle.
Oh god, that's disgusting. Please don't make me look at that again. Ew! What's that in the toilet? It's everywhere!
Das für grünes Zeugs. Eieieiei. Da hat's wen zerrissen.
If I gaze into the abyss any longer, it's going to start. Wait, never mind. It's already gazing back. The governor's approved your pardon! You're a free man!
Ich glaub, der Rucker ist frei sein. Gronke.
I wonder what he's in for. Skipping too many I'm afraid not even a bomb would wake him up right now.
Gut. Können wir ihn fragen, was mit den Sträflingen los ist?
Amos Coltrane, the sheriff of this town. How's the night going, Citizen Coltrane?
Good evening, Citizen Betty.
Sheriff, you should check out that stench.
Hey, don't look at me. It's the fellow downstairs.
I can't deal with him right now. Besides, he's fine, if a bit stinky.
Shouldn't you at least let him shower?
I'll worry about his hygiene after the town-wide emergency is over.
You should rush down there. He might be dead.
If he's dead, where's the emergency?
I'll leave you doing...
Good.
Ja, aber recht, das hat er recht. War dann nicht mal runter.
Benson, the man... I don't think I have anything else to talk...
Dann braucht er sich nicht kümmern.
It's a list of cops fallen in the line of duty. McLean, John.
Oha. United States Department of Justice. Ja, schau, das ist ein... Dead or Alive? Was? Alan McFarlane. Ein Schotte. Schau, dass das nicht übersetzt ist auf Deutsch. Okay. Philfoot Joe. Alle 35.000, ja, oder was? Frankie Bloody Nose Saw. Ian. Eine Dame. 20, der ist schon ein bisschen alt aus. Das. Ach du lieber Gott. Mike Myers. Sie sagen, sie erst einen Süßigkeiten-Shop eingewogen, um Informationen zu, dass die Erde flauch ist, was? Schau, dass das nicht übersetzt ist. Ohrenkühnen. Door. Pete in Norwegen. Sven the Snake Österle. Germany. A Deutsche.
That's a lot of criminal records. But what town doesn't have a foundation built on crime, am I right?
Okay.
I'm not touching anything in the sheriff's office.
A monkey hitting keys at random for an infinite amount of time will eventually recreate all of Shakespeare's masterpieces accidentally. But give them 5 minutes and they'll have the script of The Ape Awakens.
Zerreißt haben wir ziemlich. Okay. Der Frank schon wieder. Frank is crank.
The town's barber. Approaching him is like walking in a minefield. You need to tread carefully.
Das ist immer gut, dass der Friseur so liebenswert ist.
Before you say anything, Ragazza, I don't know what got into me.
Cut the innocent act, mister. I know who you are and what you're up to.
Ma che cosa are you talking about? I'm nothing else but a humble barber.
Then you won't mind answering a few questions, right?
Yeah, I have nothing to hide.
Mm-hmm.
How about you make me one of those free wigs?
I could cause a DJ. Make you a wig. What do you take me for?
A barber?
A Serenella Merida. I keep forgetting. Let's talk price then.
Read your own sign, buddy. Free.
Frank Cooper doesn't even wish you buongiorno for free. Let me see that sign. Damn, it's true. But it's a one-time only offer. How do I know you didn't already get one?
You remember making me one?
What do you want it for?
Marco ist zu ernst. Ich möchte ein Double von mir schaffen, um mich in der Schule zu setzen.
I want to create a double of myself to replace me at school.
I don't think the world's ready for two of you.
Marco's too stiff. I think a wig could cheer him up.
Marco doesn't need a wig. He's perfect the way he is.
So I can make a disguise and ask you for another free wig. And another. And another.
Good idea. But you shouldn't have blabbed your plan to me.
Oh, fiddlesticks. I want a tall beehive wig to bother people at the movies.
Ah, I knew your type always did it intentionally.
You know what? I'll think of something.
Tell me when you do.
Die machen wir doch einfach Perücke.
Did you find out who popped your memory?
Nah, non-Lafato, unfortunately. I've been quite busy getting to know myself. I've discovered some exciting stuff. Care to hear my story?
Na ja, komm.
Ooh, can't wait to hear it.
I was born in Calabria in the 1910s. Mio padre and mia mama decided they couldn't provide for us working drought-stricken fields. So they took us to America, to Chicago. Here I learned English and...
Do you remember your first words?
Where's the money, Giuseppe?
Strange first words.
Anyway, you want me to continue, or you're planning to keep interrupting me?
Sorry, go on.
My partner and I met working in a barber shop back in Chicago. We became notorious for trimming beards and having fun while doing it. We were doing so well that it wasn't long before the word spread, and it spread fast. Soon, our reputation caught up with us and got us in trouble. So, we decided to show some initiative and establish our own business elsewhere.
Ich möchte auch meiner Mutter gegenüber etwas Initiative zeigen, also einen Rat.
I also want to show some initiative to my mother. Any advice?
I don't know your mother. Anything she needs help with?
Well, she gave me the task of getting the generator back up and running.
Well, doing what she asked you to do instead of wasting your time here would be a good start. Anyway, after the incident, we had to seek help from our friends in the government. So, long story short, that's how we ended up relocated here and started our new company, Rhino Co.
Oh, Rhino Co. Ach so.
Tell me more about your partner. When did he get into the toolbox collecting business?
Marco? Collecting toolboxes? Nonsense.
I know what I saw.
It's a confusing night. A word from the wise, Ragazza. Instead of throwing around wrongful accusations, perhaps you should direct your efforts towards paying what you owe.
You'll pay for this.
No, you will.
My friend's contract is abusive. That can't be legal.
People never read before they sign. We can't be held accountable for dropping a little reminder here and there.
Aha! You're admitting to extorting the townsfolk.
Extortion? Nonsense! It's just protection service fees. Capisce?
And if someone doesn't pay...
Careful how you finish that sentence, Betty. You wouldn't want my razor to slip and give you a new haircut, would you?
The joke's on you. My hair's drawn this way.
I'm not stopping until I get my friend's toolbox back.
Seriously? Don't you have anything better to do?
I know you have it.
I'm a barber, not a handyman. What would I want a toolbox for? Besides, if your friend was more responsible about paying her debts, she wouldn't have a toolbox problem. Just saying.
See you later, Frank. Hey, one more thing before I leave. How did you find out all those things about yourself?
I found certain records from the Federation of Barbers Inc. stored safely in my house.
Aha. Okay, jetzt haben wir natürlich da das ein Problem. Jetzt können wir da nach hinten gehen. Ja. Mike Steiner, das ist ein feiner. Freunde, ich scheine das Problem tatsächlich gelöst zu haben in meinem Bildschirm. Musste aber auf HDMI umstecken. Läuft jetzt super, habe ich die Probleme nicht, Gott sei Dank. Ja, dann passt es, dann macht es gleich viel mehr Spaß, das Spielen. Dennoch muss ich die Folge hier mal beenden, auch wenn wir hier wunderschöne Haare wahrscheinlich haben. Penheads, wenn ich das richtig erkenne. Ja, macht nichts. Ich sage auf jeden Fall danke fürs Zusehen, hoffe es hat euch gefallen. Schaut wieder rein, ich würde mich freuen. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.